Talking to head coach Paul O'Neill after a doubleheader sweep of Anderson today, 11-5 in the first game, and a walk-off homer wins the game 6-5 in the nightcap. Coach, talk about the game. They weren't the prettiest of games, but I'm sure you'll take 2 wins.
Absolutely. I feel like the first game, we played pretty solid in the first game. We swung the bat well. We scored a lot of runs. We had a little mishap towards the end of the game where we gave up a couple runs late, but we were never in jeopardy of losing the first game. The second game, obviously we jumped out to a big lead. Their pitcher did a good job of holding us, from that point on through the game, and we were just fortunate enough to get a guy on in the 7th inning and then hit a home run, and good for us.
Let's talk about a couple guys on offense for you today. Cody Atkins had a great day for you today.
Absolutely. Cody swung the bat. I don't know how many RBIs he had today, but between the 2 games, he must have had probably 7 RBIs. Probably 4 in the first game. I know he had 3 in the second game. But he had an excellent day at the plate for us.
Let's talk about the newcomer, Collins Cuthro, transferred pretty quiet all day until the very end when he needed the big hit.
I think Collins was pressing a little bit today. It was his first game in our program. He's had a great spring season so far as practice goes. He's been just doing everything we can ask and having doing an outstanding job. And today I think he was just maybe had a little anxiety. He was trying a little too hard and looked like he really relaxed there at the end and hit a big knock for us.
Let's talk about your starting pitchers. I'll let you go. Game 1 was Logan Cook. Game 2, Connor Pratt. I thought they gave you enough to keep you in the game, but just talk about their performances.
I thought Logan threw the ball really well. Logan got tired in the 6th inning. His pitch count was down. It started to elevate there towards the 6th. We're trying to stretch him out to build him up, obviously, for conference play coming up in 2 weeks. So we had him on a count. He just got tired at the end. That's when he gave up his runs, in his last inning. Connor looked like he got a little tired. He had a rough 1 inning, right there where a kid had a great at bat against him, and the kid hit a bases loaded triple off of him. But I felt like Connor threw the ball pretty solid. There's some room for improvement there, but he's still going to be one of our main guys.
Let's talk about, you got a few days rest before you come back on Wednesday, play a good St. Aug's team who beat you last year, but talk about what you are going to work on at practice leading up to Wednesday.
Well, I think leading up to Wednesday at practice, we're going to go back to some fundamental things. We're really going to hit some base running things, some short game offensive stuff that we did not do very well today. We're going to do some PFP, some different things, some things that we kind of botched up today. We're going to go back and revisit them.